Okay, well, so this is just the scene from Sky News. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't want, any issues with YouTube. But as it states, breaking news: Buckingham Palace says the Queen is under medical supervision at Balmoral after doctors became concerned for her health. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a article explaining exactly what happened. Was this yesterday night? Was this morning? I'm definitely going to be looking into that. This is live, you all, so I'm going to give my thoughts. I am going to make a separate video on Meghan and Harry. Don't want to miss that, okay? There is some conflicting news in regards to if Catherine is going to be there at Balmoral. I don't see why Prince William's wife wouldn't be there, but there is a lot of conflicting reports that because it is the first week of school for her kids, there is the latest of the Queen. I mean, she's lived a very long life, you all. So I understand the emotions from all sides. If you guys did not know, if you're new to my channel, I was born and raised in London, England, proudly. A born British citizen, and I'm also a American citizen. I now live in America. Not even by choice, but I came over here when I was quite young, And so I've lived in both countries. I have, respect in different ways for different citizens and different people of both places, America and England and the United Kingdom as a whole. And so I understand, I definitely understand how some people are feeling different, and, that's their prerogative. But of course, I think that people who were raised with the Queen, do have respect for the Queen, are going to feel sad. Some people are worried because we've just got a new PM, Prime Minister, after Boris Johnson. And so people are a little shocked right now. We just got a new PM, and majority of us, whether you're in the West or the East, have woken up to this this grand news. It is a global news alert. So this is just the current capture of the grounds. I think a little earlier, Sky News was showing outside of Buckingham Palace where the gates were. People were crowding near the gates. And so, I will speak on Harry and Meghan in the next video. Don't want to miss that. But in terms of this video and the breaking news, I just wanted to go over that briefly, okay? I'm going to go ahead and find an article. Excuse me, you all. I just washed my hair, so I'm going to flip the camera in a minute. But I am going to look for an article, I think, to see exactly the time and what exactly has happened here. Yeah, this is at Balmoral, so this is live from Sky News. Thanks, Sky News, for the update. But yeah, people are going to feel how they're going to feel. Some people don't favor the monarch. Others don't mind it, right? So as it stands, God forbid, if anything really gets out of hand, Prince Charles would be next, which many people that reside in the UK after Princess Diana's death do not want Charles to be next, alongside the wife that he cheated with on Diana, who gave birth to Harry and William. As it stands, we're going to have to see, you all. We're going to have to see, if something really goes wrong here and the Queen transitions out of her physical body. As it stands, Prince Charles would be next, you all. Prince Charles would be next, and I'm not very happy about it. I'm not very happy about it at all. I think that William, if anything, I think that William and Catherine, if I can say my own opinion in my own video for you all, I think that due to the modern age and, the certain views on, oh my goodness, why is there a bunch of cars, guys? 1 second.
Buckingham Palace this lunchtime.
I just saw a bunch of cars rushing. What's going on? I have my captions on, so let's see what is happening.
We did see the Duke of Cambridge arrive at Aberdeen Airport a little earlier on, getting into a car to head to Balmoral, but cars arriving there, unsure at this point who is in them. Our correspondent James
Family
Matthews
are arriving,
to
guys.
find out a little more. But let's just return to some of the tributes that are being paid to the Queen and the well wishes being sent to Scotland.
Oh my.
As we continue to monitor the monarch's health, the Archbishop of Canterbury took to social media earlier saying, "My prayers and the prayers of the people across the Church of England and the nation are with Her Majesty the Queen today. May God's presence strengthen and comfort Her Majesty, her family, and those who are caring for her at Balmoral." Well, those cars that you just caught a glimpse of going in the gates at Balmoral, we understand, were carrying family. Prince Edward, we understand, was in that car. Let's bring in James Matthews, who's there at Balmoral for a little more. James, it's all very fluid at the moment. We know that some senior royals are at Balmoral already, a number still arriving. So, it is very much in flux at the moment. But what do you know about what's happening?
Prince Edward was in at least one of those vehicles that we've just seen, a convoy of 4 in total. It's unclear at this stage if it was somebody else.
They're moving fast.
It's unclear, but clearly there will be arrivals over the course of the next few hours into the evening. Edward's certainly in one of those vehicles. The Duke of Cambridge we saw arriving at Edinburgh Airport, so if he wasn't in that particular convoy,
that's Prince William.
He won't be far away. Prince Charles was already on the estate, of course.
So he just said Prince William and Prince Charles are there. So where's Catherine, y'all?
He has spent several hours behind the gates of the Balmoral.
Where's Catherine?
He's been in the company of his mother on and off over the past few weeks. You'll remember that on Saturday he took her place at the Braemar gathering. And on Saturday himself, I know that before that outing in the late afternoon, he had been in the company of his mother for several hours. His mother, of course, who was in good form in recent days and has been in recent weeks in a part of the world where she feels very comfortable. It is, she enjoys privacy, she enjoys the opportunity to be herself with her family away from the public gaze, and that is a large part of the attraction for her here at Balmoral. People close to the royal family talk about her being comfortable, having picnics, enjoying barbecues with the family, doing the washing up, and so on. It's a secluded part of Aberdeenshire where she enjoys privacy, and at this time in particular, perhaps something that's the family around her will value. So we've seen arrivals. Prince Charles was already inside Balmoral. Edward is here. Indeed, Prince Charles, the presence of Prince Charles at Balmoral was the first indicator today that things weren't quite right. He was due to attend an occasion in Lanarkshire. It was a royal visit. That was cancelled, and that was the first indication that perhaps there was something rather more pressing for him and his time closer to his home in Balmoral. So there will be arrivals by car. Aberdeen Airport, the route between Aberdeen Airport and Balmoral, the A93, is a well-worn path for the Royals, particularly at this time of year. So we're expecting to see more. Harry will be among them. As
Harry, the nerve.
And we'll see more arrivals here. But in that convoy of 4, the family has begun to gather. Edward was in that convoy, possibly others will confirm in due course.
James, for the moment, thank you.
So yes, you all, that is a brief update. We're grateful for the update. As we all saw the cars swiftly moving at the Balmoral estate past the gates, it seems that there is a lot of buzz, you all, a lot of buzz. My goodness, I can't even imagine, you all, the breaking news if this goes the way it looks like it's going. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I can't even fathom right now. Bear with me, folks. I can't even fathom, I can't even fathom if the Queen is gone. I really can't fathom it. I really can't. I really can't. In my next video, I'm going to link on the end of this video, I'm going to be speaking about the Duke of Cambridge, the Duchess of Cambridge, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, cough, cough, Meghan and Harry. I will be speaking about them traveling to Scotland to be in the presence of other real royal family members. Not too happy, you all. I'm not too happy with this whole Prince Charles situation. I'm definitely not happy with the fact that drama seems to follow Harry and Meghan wherever they go. Not too happy at all. What is the state of the monarch? That is a big question. I think that a lot of people in the West, especially here in America, a lot of people are making quite grand remarks about the monarch, especially with Prince Andrew. Lots of scandal. So it's unfortunate, you all. It's very unfortunate that this has come to this today. I don't think anybody really saw this coming. There's been a couple false alarms. There definitely has been a couple false alarms these past couple of months in regards to the Queen's health. I think when we had the Queen's Jubilee, the Queen was set to go to a lot of events and she pulled out because of health concerns. This was recent, right? Remember this? This was recent, you all. And of course, Charles spoke and William spoke about, the reserves and wildlife care and all types of topics that Prince William holds very dear to him. We all know that Prince William likes to talk about endangered species and things of that nature. And that's great. That's grand. Looks like someone else is here now. Let's turn this back up.
Those photographs,
what's going on
recent
here?
Photographs of the Queen beaming from ear to ear as she met Liz Truss and began what is a very important relationship, of course, for any new Prime Minister. I think also for both the outgoing Prime Minister and palace officials, and no doubt the Queen herself, it was important that we saw her that day. We haven't actually seen the Queen carrying out any public official duties since July, when she visited a hospice with Princess Anne. And on that occasion, as we have seen quite frequently over the last 12 months, she did have that walking stick with her, a reminder that there have been those mobility issues certainly increasing over the last 12 months. But in essence, I think the palace and Number 10 are very conscious that for some people at the moment, now feels like an unsettling time for this country. When you think about economic pressures on families, and also, some might say, political uncertainty. We have literally only just got a new Prime Minister. So to see
That's what I
Queen
said.
carrying out that constitutional role, even at the age of 96, I think for some across this country, yes, not everyone agrees with a hereditary monarchy, but for some up and down the country, she is still this symbol of stability and continuity. And that's exactly what we again saw her on Tuesday, continuing her duties as we've seen her carry out throughout her 70-year reign.
70 years. Whoa.
In terms of the senior royals, the members of the family that are either at Balmoral or travelling there, so we understand her 4 children, Charles and Andrew and Edward, are there or on their way.
Look at this,
there,
guys. What is this?
Partners,
Whoa.
and also Prince William and Harry. But we understand that Meghan will not be travelling with Harry. What about the Duchess of Cambridge?
Look at this, guys. What is this? Whoa.
What is this? 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 What is this
Yeah, so we were also told that the Duchess of Cambridge also isn't going to be there. Their 3 children this morning started their new school. You may have seen those pictures of them going for a settling in afternoon yesterday at Lambrook. So I think the decision was made that she wouldn't be making that journey up. And who knows, but subsequently that may have impacted the decision.
Okay, so the commentator is speaking about how Catherine and Meghan, there is some conflicting reports that they're not going to be in attendance at Balmoral to see the Queen. I'm going to do a little more digging before I do my next video, but I am going to speak briefly on, you know, the spectacle that I've noticed with Meghan and Harry of late. Oh, there they are. That was when they brought the kids to school. I will keep you all updated. Definitely subscribe, definitely thumbs up. I do appreciate the known support. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to do a part 2 in a very quick hot minute. Lots of pressure for this young couple here. You know, I think that Catherine and William may not say it, but, you know, they are the next king and queen. Let's be real. You know, forget Charles. I understand Charles is the son of the queen. I get all that. I get it. I really do. But they are the modern representation, if the British monarch wants to keep it real, of the next king and queen. You know, they should be next, but you know, the royal order of things, you know, says they're not. But I do believe that if, you know, there was a public vote, they would rather put Prince William and Catherine in there over Charles and his wife. That's what I feel. So thank you all for watching. What an alert. What a resounding news alert that I'm sure the whole world has got a grip of right now. Even here in America, people are... It's raining now. People don't know what's going to happen next. You know, obviously people who are well-wishers of the Queen and what she represents, I'm sure people are going to be wanting her to see this through. And other people who are not so big fans of the monarch and the Queen and what they represent, I'm sure would want her to croak. Sad reality, but that's the reality. So, you know, some people are going to hope for the best. Some people will hope for the worst, you know, which is unfortunate in this world, but that's how it is. You know, that's how it is. She has been the queen for decades, you know, put my own 2 cents in it. She's been the queen for decades. She's had an amazing life, you know, and, I'm not worried. I'm not fearful. I understand that Sky News did a fabulous job with their commentators of explaining the fact that we have a new prime minister and, you know, the transition of power, you know, just like if we were in America, you know, and we said goodbye to one president and welcome the next president, you know, it is a very heightened, sensitive time. So the British people, you know, across the pond, I feel for them because it is going to be a very touchy time. It is going to be a very sensitive time, most definitely. And especially if this goes the wrong way. So, you know, it goes down to morals. It goes down to what does a queen represent for you? You know, some people love her. Some people don't care for her. But she has been a symbol of a nation for generations. And so no doubt that will have some impact, I'm sure, on not only the transition of power, but the country as a whole. So I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye and God bless.